One day, by chance, George came to a watch shop. There he asked how much the seller charged for a watch. After buying a watch, George went to court to see an accused paying judge. At the end of the justice establishment process, the judge decided to sentence the criminal to jail. The next day, George went to a furniture supermarket. There, in one of the shops, he saw a very wonderful coat. But when he came closer, he found out that the price was too much expensive for him. George then asked about a set of chairs. "Which chairs?" asked the seller. "That one, the one with blue strip on them," answered George. "Well, we offered a good price during this exhibition. The price of this set of chairs is 250,000 rupiahs." "Okay, then I take them," replied George. In coincidence, Chandra, the only son of the richest man in this town, got his crushed with a bus on the street. The next stupid boy tried very hard to make some mixed sweets. "Why do we make a string plan for our next spring holiday without considering the other choice? That string man wears a string cloth made of strong thread." "The weather is so bad, please don't go chopping wood," said his wife. With a wild and strange body language, my lecturer said that China was the largest country with such a high population, if not the biggest in the world. You check for a traffic before crossing the street. You check the depth of the pool before diving in. What you do to an article or chapter before you read it. In this section, you will become acquainted with the technique of pre-reading, a useful way of checking any written material before you read it. Just as much people check traffic before crossing the streets or water tipped before diving. It is not readers check printed materials before reading to become generally familiar with overall content and organization. There are 3 reasons why John is not going to university. In the first place, his family is quite poor and sends for young brothers and sisters still at school. He feels that he should help his family financially as soon as possible. Secondly, if he went to university, his mother would be left alone to look after the young children. Finally, he has been offered a good job with excellent chance of promotions. Consequently, although he wants to go to university very much, John is going to take the job instead. Behold me, Lord. Yes, it is true that everything bows down on this distance, keeps aside when their shadow breathes, and the treads not for their steps in peace, and the hearts of joy upon the to fly when I gain my kind of life in the dream of gloom. With a diamond of bliss sparkling on my thumb and the top of my head looking up to thy home. Then I start to know I dig out my thumb. Behold me, Lord. This trembling soul cries from the black land of hope, crawls with the dust of sin squeezing my throat. Behold me, Lord. I had my first preaching and conversation with men of suppressed and afflicted religion, accustomed to the teeth and hunger of unimagined martyrdom. This early experience must be forgotten if we are to understand Dan's life and works. Not particularly incidents and illusions alone to thee in a conflict of his torment soul.